Hey, how are you? It's Walda. So I want to have a quick talk about facial gua sha. Just want to go over the benefits. So gua sha is essentially using a tool like this. This is a white Jade tool, and we essentially scrape the skin, gently scrape the skin. Doesn't sound as bad. And the goal of gua sha, especially on the face, is to do a couple of things: is to increase circulation of chi and blood. Okay, so when we're moving more chi and blood to the face, we're actually creating a little bit more movement of the face where we can reduce inflammation, such as swelling, puffy eyes. We can fine lines and wrinkles are reduced, sagging skin. So where there's more blood, chi, you have to think of chi as like energy and things that are bringing things up, lifting things. This is where facial gua sha is really helpful. So what I want to do is just give a very abbreviated version of how and why it works and what I do. So I do facial gua sha, I would say on average per week, 3 to 4 times a week. I don't do it every night. But right now my skin has been extra sensitive. I think it's something I tried on my skin, and so I'm experiencing a little redness and irritation. Got a little breakout right there. So I gave myself a mini treatment at home, and now I'm going to do a little gua sha. And typically what I do with gua sha, after cleansing my skin, I'll use a serum. In this case, I like to use the Glossier serum. It has zinc and niacinamide. I'm not pronouncing that right. But what it does, it helps to reduce redness, which is what I'm experiencing, and any type of like redness or irritation in the skin. This is typically good for like hormonal stuff. And I also use one of many, but this is one I'm using right now, argan oil. And I love argan oil because it's really rich. It's a very rich oil and fatty acids. So it's very nourishing to the like entire body, including the hair. And it offers a nice, I guess, glide to the Gua Sha tool as well. So it's like a double whammy. So the tool that I'm working on using on me right now is this Jade Tool, and it has all these different angles and points which have different purposes. I briefly talked about this in a post, but as I said, this is quite abbreviated. So typically where I start at the back of my neck, and then I come around to the sides of my neck up to the jawline, and I take it up to the temples. And I make sure, like this is your Adam's apple, that I'm not hitting the Adam's apple. I'm just going into that area here, this muscle called the sternal SCM. Sorry, I can't even think right now. And so the reason why it's good to start with the neck, or the reason why I like to start with the neck, is because when you think of the jugular vein or the carotid artery, there's a lot of blood supply there. And so when we're stimulating the neck, we're actually stimulating that blood flow to move up to the face, because that's what we want to do. Whether we're doing a gua sha treatment, whether I'm doing a gua sha treatment standalone or in combination with acupuncture, the goal is to get that energy and movement up to the face so that there is a lot more life in the face, there's a lot more blood flow to the face is more lifted. And so again, I'll do this upwards, and then I'll move up to my forehead, and I'll do everything in an upward position, going across, and then I'll lift the eyebrows. So we have a lot of women who tend to have saggy eyebrows, and so this helps to lift the eyebrows. This helps to reshape the muscles in the face, simply because we're working those muscles out. We're toning those muscles. The same way we go to the gym, or we go to Pilates, or we go to yoga. This is kind of like a little Pilates and yoga for the face, but using this tool. And so we can also reduce puffiness. Sometimes women wake up with a little puffiness under the eyes, especially in the morning. And the reason why this works is because it helps to regulate the lymphatic fluids in the face. And there are certain points, like this high point right here by the temple, which acts as a drainage system. So it helps to drain excess fluid, along with other points. And so I'll go across the eye. I'll also go with these ridges here across cheekbones. And so these are all muscles that are in my face. And I'll do it for about 5 times on each side. And basically what I'm doing is I am working out my facial muscles. And the reason why people love Gua Sha and acupuncture and cupping for the face is because not only does it stimulate the production of collagen, but it also plumps up and strengthens the facial muscles. So we have to work out our facial muscles, right? And so what I do in treatment, I offer this as a standalone treatment, just the Gua Sha, no needles. And that treatment is about 30 to 35 minutes, and it's very invigorating. I also offer the Gua Sha and cupping together, and that's about an hour. And then if you would like to add the acupuncture, which is kind of like a whole body treatment, so it's not just focusing on the face, but it helps to treat underlying issues such as acne, hormonal cystic acne, sagging skin. So we treat the whole body with acupuncture in addition to using the Gua Sha and the cupping. So we're not just focusing on the face with when we add the acupuncture. As I said, we're treating your system. We're looking at the root cause of your issue. There are different points that we use on the body that help with balancing out whatever issues you're having. So I really would like to share more about this. This is a very abbreviated version, but I think I'll probably do a longer version just on myself so I can show you how to do it at home step by step. And I'll also show you how I work on a patient. So hopefully in the next coming weeks, I'll have someone to demo with of how I use Gua Sha, cupping, as well as facial acupuncture in combination with the Gua Sha. So if you have any questions, reach out to me, ask me a question. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. This is my first time doing IGTV, so I'm trying to get the hang of it, especially with the time. I'm like 10 minutes. So I'm hoping I hit every point that I could. So keep looking out for me. I'm really going to make a greater effort to post a little bit more. All right. Have a great night. Bye.